Good morning, students and staff. Today is Monday, February 8th. It is a day one. Please stand and listen to our national anthem, followed by a moment of silent reflection. Please be seated. We would like to start by acknowledging that we're in the traditional territories of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and Anishinaabe peoples, whose presence here continues to this day. We would also like to acknowledge that this is the treaty lands of the First Nations of the Williams Treaty and thank them and other Indigenous peoples for sharing this land with us. We would also like to acknowledge the Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation as our closest Indigenous community and our partners in education. Happy Monday, Stonebridge. We hope that you had a good and safe weekend, and we're excited for another week of exciting learning and rich opportunities for us to grow. Last week, to start off February, we spoke about the importance of affirming Black excellence, as it is Black History Month this month. Today, what you're going to see in a few moments is another video sharing some of the stories and reflections of our Black community in affirming the Black identity and allowing us to learn more about how it is that we can go about in our journeys to make sure that our school, our workplaces, our community, and the world at large is a better place. So take a look, and we're going to have some follow-up reflection questions afterwards.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Fuentes.
And I'm Veron DeBeek. Black history in the making is happening all around you. Remember in the first video that we had mentioned how East Africa is the cradle of humankind? Scientists found footprints and a human skeleton which proves that early African civilizations and the theory of Africa date back 3.2 million years.
If our ancestors wanted to learn about astronomy, medicine, mathematics, chemistry, law, government, they would go to Timbuktu in Africa, where one of the first known universities was made.
Let's not forget Jamal Murray, a Canadian professional basketball player who this past year used his platform, like many before him, to continue the fight against police brutality and systemic racism.
Black people continue to contribute to academics, culture, art, music, and dance, while continuing to bring awareness to unfair treatment in all areas of life.
But did you also know that the most significant display of systemic racism in Canada occurred in education? At one time in Canada, black and white children were forced to go to separate schools.
Schools also weren't free and open to all people. If your parents couldn't pay for school, then you didn't get an education.
Now in the last video, we introduced the leadership of Marianne Shad and how she started her own private school. This school was established for black refugees and was open to all who could afford to attend, regardless of the color of their skin.
The last racially segregated school in Ontario closed in 1965. That's only 46 years ago. Just listen to the stories from our youth.
Hi everyone, my name is Sydney Baxter and I'm the grade 12 student that made the poem you're about to hear. I tried to spice it up, I tried to make it a little bit flavorful for you, so I hope you enjoy and have a great Black History Month. The halls are wide, covered from side to side with basic posters, pictures, and paintings, but the one thing that's missing is a little bit of melanin. These brick walls need a whole lot of seasoning. I open my textbook and am met with chains. I look back to my teacher and say, "Is this all we have on my people?" She turns around, furrows her brow and tells me, "Please keep it down. The other students are working right now, reading a one-sided history. You see, I did not start from slavery yet. On chapter 3, I see myself with a description of victim. They didn't even mention that the richest man in history was actually black." I turn on my headphones and feel the melody flowing inside of me. Black artists speak through their lyrics straight to my spirit as I'm surrounded by Frank Ocean. The waves in the room subside. Commotion dies down as I deep dive to find my people. The next song plays. Drake. The tide takes my hand as I drift away to my motherland full of kingdoms and knowledge. People across the continent congregated to create prosperous lands. And although the teacher's textbook may say we started from the bottom, we were always here. From rocket scientists to engineers, inventors, singers, queens, and kings. The paper in front of me may say history, but the accuracy seems to be way off. There's no mention of the Mali Empire. I can't find pictures of female Black Panthers. The ruins of Africville in Nova Scotia aren't on the pages, and I'm starting to question, why are there no Black Canadian accomplishments written in the continents? Astonishingly, I'm not surprised at this. My history's a mystery. Better call Scooby-Doo. Not tell me my people aren't legendary. Andre DeGrasse and Donovan Bailey. I see a sea of stories unfold around me while SZA serenades me. I realize what I've been searching for has been right in front of me this whole time. The bell chimes and class has come to an end. I think I'm beginning to understand. I feel complete. My history is beautiful, strong, fearless, intelligent. Resilience is in our blood. We don't give up. When times get tough, I smile to myself and put my headphones back on. The weekend plays as I walk home.
Do you hear us? Do you see us? Do you feel us?
Black excellence continues all around you. In fact, we have many black students right here within the York Region District School Board who are amazing black leaders and black visionaries. Just listen to our stories.
Hi, my name is Jayla. I'm a student in grade 9 here at YRDSB, and I currently attend Dr. G.W. Williams Secondary School. I love to draw. I'm actually an entrepreneur, and I have my own online business called The Creator House, where I sell digital art pieces on my website, as well as draw custom pieces for clients. I've had this business for, about 2 years now? I also love poetry, and I'm a spoken word artist. With everything that's going on in the world right now, I think it's important that we have healthy inner conversations, things that keep us going. And for some people, that might mean trying new things, putting yourself out there a little bit more, and making healthy inner affirmations, positive statements. For Black students and other students from minority groups, this can be especially difficult. When things get hard, we have people within our community that we look up to. When you think of Black excellence, you might think of the legends, Biggie, Tupac, Bob Marley. All these musicians have made contributions to our community that are still really relevant today, but there are so many people even within our schools that are Black history in the making. We are Black excellence. So how do we tap into that Black excellence? Well, Black excellence is found when we defy the norms of what is considered appropriate or expectedly Black. Oftentimes when you think of what is considered Black, it's, rap music, slang, basketball, and sure, these are all things that we help to popularize and are huge parts of our culture, but it's harmful when we use these things to define every Black person that comes our way. The term code switching refers to the idea that you have to change personalities or certain elements of yourself to fit an environment depending on the people that already exist there. For example, for a lot of Black students, that might mean, not feeling Black enough around your Black friends, but feeling too Black around your white and non-Black friends. So you keep having to tone police yourself to keep things going. This identity issue revolves around stereotypes of what we consider to be Black. Black excellence can be found when we defy these norms. Like, for example, I like weird funk rock kind of stuff, kind of music, instead of a lot of the rap that's on the radio, but that doesn't really make me any less Black. It's just one of the aspects of my personality that proves the versatility of our community. Black excellence is not passed on, it's still being made, we're still here, we're still creating. So make sure that when you think of greatness, you think of yourself. You are greatness, your passion, your personality, everything about you, everything that you need to be great is already inside of you. My name is Jayla, and I am Black excellence. Thank you.
Consider how you want to be defined. Look inside yourself and see how you can support Black excellence. Learn about Black culture. Ask questions about what may be missing in your quest for knowledge and your understanding of Black history. We are here to tell you that Black excellence is all around you.
The Black greatness of yesterday, today, and tomorrow will continue to persist because it is within our ancestral DNA that we carry with us each and every day.
Lastly, to our courageous York Region Black community partners, your powerful advocacy, leadership, and commitment to dismantling anti-Black racism is appreciated.
We see you, we hear you, we stand alongside you, and we humbly thank you for your Black greatness. You are Black history. You are Black excellence. And in the spirit of Ubuntu, I am because we are.
So now that you've watched that video, I want you to think about, what do you want to learn more about? What did you learn or unlearn? And why is it important for us to know stories about Black excellence? And how can we continue this learning beyond just February? And so students and staff, you'll see a Jamboard link in the link below this video, but also attached to the standard. And we're really hoping that as a school, all of us as students can come together and share our ideas and reflections around those questions. So please check out our school-wide Jamboard, and we're really hoping that we will see some rich student responses to the questions that I have just posed. So today's mindful minute is called Squeeze and Release. And during our mindful minute today, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to find a spot that is comfy. It could be sitting on your chair, it could be lying in your bed, it could be sitting on the ground, it could be standing, it could be outside, it could be inside. And what I'm going to ask you to do is that if you're standing or if you're sitting or if you're laying down, I'm going to ask you to allow your body and your fist to squeeze together. So we want you to squeeze your fist together, squeeze your body together, and then release. Squeeze your body together and release. Try squeezing just your fist together and release. Try squeezing just your right fist together and release. And we want you to think about what impact that has if you just squeeze your fist on the rest of your body, how you feel when you kind of squeeze your entire body, and how that might help you to move forward with your day in a better way. And do you feel more relaxed after you have squeezed your fists or squeezed your body? Was it challenging for you to release? Did it feel good to kind of squeeze and release? If so, how can you use this in your day-to-day life? So those are all of the announcements for today. Stonebridge time is 9:20 a.m. Have a fantastic Monday.